Welcome to the 7-Day Switch. This program is designed to help you keep weight off, stay fit, toned and healthy. In order to get the most from this program, it's recommended you follow the activity plan and diet plan as closely as possible. You can make slight adaptations to the diet plan. However, increasing fat and sugar will not be beneficial and probably counterproductive. Okay, let's get started with the activities.
With your feet hip width apart, touch your right shoulder with your right hand and the left shoulder with your left hand. Then rotate the elbows in a circle. Repeat 5 times forwards and backwards. This is to loosen the muscles around the shoulder and warm up the joints ready for exercise. Keeping the elbows in line with the shoulders, twist at the waist, both left and right, a total of 10 times. Continuing to twist, raise a knee towards the opposite elbow, alternating each side and repeating 10 times. Taking one leg back, using your hips, swing the leg forward to gently and momentarily stretch the hamstring muscles. These are the muscles on the back of your legs. On return, you will be stretching the hip flexor muscles. Repeat on each leg 10 times. Standing next to a wall or door frame, bring the leg farthest from the wall across the other leg and using hips, swing it out to the side. This will stretch the adductor muscles and on return will stretch the abductor muscles as well as activating glutes. Repeat 5 times on each leg, changing your standing position when changing legs. Standing facing a wall, take one leg back and straighten it out while keeping the feet flat on the floor. Then push up on the toes and return, pressing the heel into the floor for a second. Repeat 5 times on each leg. This will stretch the calf muscles. Standing with feet hip width apart, facing a wall or next to a wall, bring your heels towards your back, keeping your upper leg straight in line with your torso. Keep yourself upright while doing this. Repeat 5 times on each leg. This will stretch your quad muscles, the muscles on the front of your upper leg. Start on all fours with knees slightly further back from the back side. Hands should be placed below elbows or in line with shoulders. The wider the hands, the more emphasis there is on the pectoral muscles. Lower your body towards the floor until your chest almost touches the floor. Then push back up to start position with control, being careful not to lock arms with a jolt. Repeat until you feel a burn or until you can't do any more. Start on all fours, then straighten the legs so your hands and toes are the only things touching the floor. With a straight back throughout, lower yourself so that your chest almost touches the floor, then push back up to the start position with control and avoiding locking out the arms. Repeat until burn point or until you can't do any more. Start as you would normally and then in between push-ups, clap your hands. Alternatively, do a Spider-Man push-up, alternating legs to shoulders, or push on a ball, bench or chair. Repeat until you can't do any more. Start off sitting on a fitness ball, chair or stairs. Make sure both feet are facing forward and around hip width apart. Without pressing on knees or armrest, stand upright and sit back down again. Repeat at least 20 times or until you feel a burn in your upper legs. Start as you would normally, but add weight this time. Hold weight at navel height and keeping back straight, stand upright and return to seat 20 times or until burn point. Start in a standing position with your feet hip width apart, holding hands out in front or with hands on temples. Squat so that your backside is in line with your knees. With control, stand back upright, ensuring not to lock out legs with a jolt. Repeat until burn point or until you can't do any more. Aim to do at least 20. Lay on the floor on your back, then bend your legs so that your feet are flat on the floor. Place your hands on your temples, engage your abs, and lift your shoulder blades off the ground. Return with control and repeat. Try to do at least 20 or as many as possible. When you are done, stay laying as you can stretch in this position. Laying down with legs stretched out and feet together, rest both arms above your head and keep as straight as possible. Try and relax and hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Breathe naturally. While laying down, bend one knee slightly so you can rest the foot on the floor flat. Raise the other leg, keeping it as straight as possible to a point of tension. Cup your hands behind the knee or use a towel to pull your leg closer. Hold for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Relax and breathe naturally. With feet together and legs straight, work hands towards the feet while looking at the feet. Hold for around 20 to 30 seconds. Relax and breathe naturally. Kneeling down on one knee, keep body upright and push your pelvis forward. Hold the stretch for at least 20 seconds, then repeat on the other leg. Relax and breathe naturally. Standing with feet hip width apart, bend one leg so that the heel goes towards the backside and grab the ankle, or wrap the ankle with a towel and grab the towel. Keeping upper leg straight and in line with the upper body, the legs should be pointing downwards. Hold the stretch for at least 20 to 30 seconds. Relax and breathe naturally. Raise both arms in front of you to shoulder height. Interlock fingers, keeping arms straight, then turn palms outwards so that they are facing away from you. Lower chin towards chest, hold for at least 20 seconds, relax and breathe normally. Place the palm of your hands on the small of your back with fingertips pointing downwards. Bring elbows towards each other and hold for a few seconds. Then using just your neck, look over each shoulder in turn. Hold for a few seconds. Raise one arm straight to shoulder height out in front of you. Bring the arm in towards your chest, keeping it straight and assisting it with the other arm. Do not twist at the waist. Hold for at least 20 seconds, relax and breathe normally. Raise a hand over your head, then bend at the elbow as though scratching your back, so that your hand meets the back of your neck and not further. Raise your other hand over your head, bend at the elbow and clasp the other elbow to assist the stretch. Hold for at least 20 seconds, relax and breathe naturally. Then repeat on the other side. Standing with your feet hip width apart and hands by your sides, lean sideways so that one hand moves towards your knee. Raise your other hand, keeping the arm straight so that it is in line with the other arm, pointing downwards. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds, return to start point carefully, and then repeat on the other side. Sitting upright with a straight back, use a medium weight in each hand and lift the weight so that your hands are in line with your ears. That's the starting point. Your hands should be above your elbows. From there, straighten your arms upwards so that your arms are almost completely straight and above your head. Return to start position with control and repeat until you can't do any more. To progress this exercise, use slightly heavier weights. Standing with feet hip width apart, take a step forward with one leg while keeping the other leg where it is, and lower yourself down as though going down on one knee. Try not to let the knee of your back leg hit the floor. Return to start point and repeat with the other leg. Do as many of these as you can. Aim to do at least 20. Laying down on the floor or mat, bend both legs so that the feet are flat on the floor. Keep your shoulder blades and back on the floor while bringing both knees towards your chest. Pause for a second, then return with control to the start position. Repeat until you can't do any more. Aim to do all of these exercises and try to build up gradually so that you can increase strength, burn fat and tone up. If you have any questions about anything, I'd be happy to answer them in person via email. Here's my contact details.